Hey there guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I'm back with another Lush unboxing, and this is going to be for the Lush Kitchen box number 2. The one that we picked and paid for in June, but very likely received at some point in the middle of July. So in case you're new to the Lush Kitchen, it is a subscription box that is curated, is that the word? By Lush. Lush being a UK-based bath, body, hair, etc. product company. And the inventors of the bath bomb, which I didn't know that until pretty recently. Anyways, every month you have a menu of things to vote for, and 3 of those items that are voted on by the community get put into a box. Rounding out the box is 1 to 2 items. As of now, it's always been 2, but we are only 2 boxes in, that are not voted on, but that rather are just complete surprises for us to, well, be surprised by. So I've had my box here for about a week and I haven't opened it because I hadn't had a chance to record yet, but I am here now. I'm going to see what's inside, and I guess join me, shall you? I feel like it goes without saying, but just in case, this is going to be a spoiler video. If you are still waiting on your box or you otherwise don't want to know what's in here, feel free to click away because I am going to be showing you what's in here. So here's our box, which as always, very, very cute. Lush likes to put a lot of thought into their packaging. So June 2020. Okay, so the menu is on here. All the things that come in the box are on the other side of this paper. So I'm not going to show you that just yet. As always, they have the little star-shaped peanuts, which I think are just so cute. But let us discover what lays within the peanuts. What is this? Okay, this is cardboard. A year ago, Mark dreamed up a luxurious sleep-inducing face and body mask. 25 formulations and 1 name competition later, we hope you love it as much as we do. This indulgent product was specially selected for this month's Lush subscription box by Mark and Helen. We were so excited to share it with you that we have to confess we forgot it was vegetarian rather than vegan. We hope you love it too, but if you would prefer a vegan alternative, please contact UK customer care, and then they had listed the email. So I am neither vegetarian nor vegan, but Lush is really big on catering to the vegan community, and everything that they do is very clearly labeled. Usually, I guess this time they missed the mark, but that's cool that they're offering you an alternative if you need it. Let's find what it is that they're talking about though, because that's definitely not something that we voted on. Beauty Sleep Face and Body Mask, a luxurious face mask with an extra spoon of Gorgeous in it. It may even help you sleep. Gorgeous is like their signature facial moisturizer, and it is extremely expensive. A little pot like this is usually like $85 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I'm trying to find and see if there's ingredients. Yes, the ingredients are on the bottom. Lemon verbena, valerian root. Valerian root is supposed to be very calming. Honey, aduki beans, orange blossom. I love the smell of orange blossom. Honey water, coconut oil, orange flower, neroli, myrrh, lavender, benzoin, tonka, ylang ylang, jojoba oil, extra virgin olive oil, fresh coconut, avocado oil, evening primrose oil. So this sounds like it's gonna be extremely moisturizing. I have very sensitive skin. Ooh, and this has split or something. That smells absolutely heavenly though. Oh my gosh. It's like I just smell the orange blossom, but then there's a little bit more of like a zing to it, but then there's other florals mixed in. This might be the prettiest thing I've ever smelled from Lush, period. Oh, that's just beautiful. I don't even know how to describe that. Powdery, floral, lots of orange blossom. Really, really nice. As I was saying though, because the smell did distract me, I have very sensitive skin. Most days I just wash my face with water. I don't wear makeup either though, so I don't need anything really deeper than that. Masks are hit or miss for me. Some of them are very soothing. Like I loved the jelly masks, which RIP jelly masks, they've been discontinued. But pretty much any other mask from Lush I've tried has just made me break out. So just based on the scent, I'm really looking forward to trying this. But when it comes to hair and facial stuff, you gotta go for the properties of what the product does and not so much what it looks or smells like. For example, this month, one of the options that might have made it into the box was a shampoo bar. And it was, I forget what the name of the shampoo bar was, but it was something peppermint scented. So in theory, I would like to try that because I love Lush's shampoo bars. Peppermint sounds great for summer, etc. But what works for my hair might not work for, say, not color treated hair, or for thicker hair, or for whatever. Like, there's so many different kinds of hair types, scalp types, the way that we react to shampoos, that throwing in a shampoo bar for just everyone in general, maybe not the best idea. Same with face products. What might be really rich and moisturizing to somebody might just be an oil slick for somebody else, and it'll end up completely destroying your skin. So yeah, I don't love the notion of including hair and face stuff in these boxes. Kind of like I don't love the notion of including bath products when some people might not have baths. But as I said in the first Lush Kitchen unboxing, which in case you missed it, I'll post a link to it up here. Hopefully, as this continues to develop, they'll make it more customizable and you'll be able to put in things like skin type, hair type, whether you'd like to opt out of bath products, etc. For right now though, it's just vote, majority rules, here you go. So not ideal, obviously, but hopefully, like I said, this is just a growing pain type situation. Next thing in the box, first thing I'm pulling out, Vanilla Delight, smooth as in the heart. I love that. Delightfully soothing vanilla loveliness will keep you filled with satisfaction. Okay, so the fact that they're referencing Grooves in the Heart over and over, they've already got me sold because I am fully a late 90s baby. So that's speaking to my middle school heart right there. So this has hibiscus flower, coconut water, kiwi fruit, that's interesting, coconut oil, cocoa butter, Illipe butter, I have no idea what that is, ILLIPE butter, vanilla absolute, jasmine absolute, tonka absolute, and tamanu oil, whatever that is. Sounds like it comes from an ostrich or something. I'm sure it doesn't, but for whatever reason, that's just what that brought to mind. So lovely and delicious. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so I have never smelled this. This was one of the things I voted for though. Actually, I think everything that made it into the box is something that I voted for. So that's exciting, but let me smell this and see what's up. It has a slightly, I don't want to say more vanilla because it's really not more vanilla than Butter Bear. Very kind of disappointing, you know? Also, I own a bunch of lotions from Lush, but they've always come potted. This is the first lotion I've ever bought or gotten from them that comes in a bottle. I'm trying to see what's up for you guys. Okay, so right away, it feels like it absorbs well. It doesn't leave your hands greasy at all. As a matter of fact, it's gone. Like, that's it. My skin already absorbed it. So that I like. I prefer that. Yes, okay. I prefer that to the other Lush formulas I've tried for lotions because I have, like I said, quite a few, but I rarely use them because I feel like they leave my skin really greasy. I'm not getting that from this at all. So I feel like the scent leaves a lot to be desired because it is very generic. Like, there's nothing special about it to me. But the formula, A+. What's next? What's next? Oh, so we have a Ma bar, and this is another one of the things I voted for. And this is a bubble bar. So you chop it up, you crumble it, whatever, and you run it under the tap in your bath and it creates bubbles. So it's like a solid bubble bath. But this is scented in the Honey I Washed the Kids scent. And it's a retro product that I've never experienced, so yeah. See, that just smells like the purest form of Honey I Washed the Kids I've ever experienced. That is so nice. And I'm not sure what's going on in the center there because it almost looks like a piece of honeycomb candy. And Lush is no stranger to including food bits in their bubble bars for decoration and stuff, so it might very well be. But this is just so pretty and it smells so nice. I'm really glad I'm gonna get to use this, assuming my son does not take it for himself. All right, so the last two things are things that, again, I voted for, and I saved them for last on purpose because I'm very excited about them. Except not really, but I'll get to that. So, we've got Grass Shower Gel, kitchen exclusive shower gel, full of lusciously green wheatgrass juice and uplifting bergamot to leave skin and senses feeling as fresh as a warm summer day. This really is a great scent for summer, and it does smell super clean and green and fresh. It also has neroli in it, it has sandalwood in it, but they did mention wheatgrass. Oh man, which means if you're sensitive to gluten, this will have gluten in it. Some people are sensitive on their skin as well, like my son. So my son doesn't use this, and I also don't use it if I know my son's gonna bathe right after me. So something to keep in mind in case you have a particular allergy. The reason I'm not super amped about this is because I already have like one of the big bottles of grass that I've barely touched, mostly because I'm hoarding it, let's be honest. So I'm excited because of the 9 options we had. This was one of the things I was most hyped for, but that just tells you how not really hype I was about this month's selections, because it was like, at most I felt lukewarm to excited for things, but I wasn't like like I was with the first box with Supertramp. So it could have been worse. I could have ended up with a shampoo bar that would wreck my hair. So I'm glad to have this instead, because I love Lush shower gels and I never mind adding one to my collection. Also, my son is absolutely running amok out there, so if you hear him in the background, that's what's up. The last thing in the box is covered in remnants of peanuts there, but this is 29 High Street shower gel. The ambience of the late hour saw the sense of Pool's original shop embodied in this bespoke creation. That's a very romantic way of saying we mashed every essential oil we own into one bottle. Here you go. So this includes jasmine flower, fresh lemon juice, jasmine, Sicilian lemon, lime, sandalwood, tonka, ylang ylang, gardenia, and a bunch of other things that I cannot pronounce. Now, again, 29 High Street, it's like their signature scent. I understand why they'd want to put a big bottle of it out. This is also something that is not available all the time. I mean, neither is grass. But this is a popular scent, so I could see why they would give you a big bottle of this and not a big bottle of grass, for example. Because that seems to be the formula so far. Of the 2 boxes that we've seen, there's always been a big shower gel and a little one. So they're not gonna put 2 large shower gels. I don't know if grass was always going to be small, or if it's that 29 High Street got more votes and so they gave us a bigger one. Honestly, no idea. We'd have to ask somebody at Lush. But the thing about 29 High Street, which I've mentioned in one of my Lush collection videos, I think, is that considering it's a signature scent, I don't see anything very special about it. It is a very nice scent, don't get me wrong. But it also kind of feels like something you'd find in a regular like pharmacy body wash. This is a little more potent than the jelly, for example, because I have a shower jelly of 29 High Street. And last month, one of the surprise items was a tiny little roll of 29 High Street scented Fun. This is the most potently scented 29 High Street item I've ever received. And so because it has a little bit more punch, a little bit more oomph behind it, I do think that I like this format best of all the formats that I've experienced 29 High Street in. But all the same, comes back to what I originally said, which is, of all the things it could have been, I'm glad it was this, but I wasn't particularly excited about any of the 9 options we were given this month, period. So that's everything in the June 2020 box. I opted out of the July 2020 box because of the 9 things that we were allowed to vote on. Literally only one called my attention, and that was the Freeze shower gel. I'm almost certain next month's box will have it, because based on all the murmurs I've heard on Instagram and on Facebook, damn near everybody voted for that, and I get it. But the other options were really forgettable, to be honest, to the point that I couldn't even tell you what they were. And I don't want to pay $65 US, because yes, that's what it ends up costing with shipping and everything, is $65 a month, just to get that one shower gel. Almost certainly, but I mean, potentially not even. 2 other items that I was gonna feel lukewarm about at best, and then 1 or 2 surprise items that, for all I know, make up the entire cost of the box, but there's no guarantee of that. So I'd rather keep my 65 bucks, and hopefully whenever we get to vote in August, I'll be a little more enthused about our options. So that's gonna do it for me this month. Did you guys receive a June 2020 box? Did the things you vote for make it in? Is there anything you wish had made it in that didn't? And also, I'm extremely curious, how many of you guys are going to get next month's box? Because I know there's only been 2 so far, so there's not a whole lot of data to collect from, but I'm kind of already feeling a little burned out. I'd love to hear from you all, so please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope you'll please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell, because I post at least 3 times a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!